Ah, seasonal sporting tie-ins, you've got to love them. Not only can you smell the cash-in factor on them, they get all the mums' backs up about why kids today are encouraged to play too many video games when they should be out there playing real sports. But today, I say bar to the cynics, because Sega's Beijing 2008, the official video game of this year's Olympics, which I'm playing here on the 360, is actually not a bad little game. And I have to say that seeing all that healthy, outdoorsy, sporty stuff and all that sunshine on the screen did remind me of a time in my childhood, before cigarettes and getting kicked out of PE put the kibosh on it, when I actually really enjoyed track. And it almost made me reach for a pair of trainers and go outside. There are 35 different events, from standard track and field through various swimming, diving, gymnastics and shooting events, and finally things like cycling, judo and table tennis for good measure. And of course, the video game simulation of phenomenal sporting prowess comes in the form of button mashing and thumbstick twiddling of the furious, oh help my arms are going to fall off variety, with a judicious amount of timing-reliant button matching thrown in for balance. Now, this is not gameplay that's going to win any awards or redefine the industry as we know it, but it makes for a hella fun party game. The game accommodates up to 4 local players, so you can get your mates round for an evening and compete to button mash your way to victory and almost certain carpal tunnel syndrome in your own living room Olympics. You can also play online for 2 to 8 players if you enjoy a bit of sporting smack talk with strangers. Control can be hit and miss, and while generally this is easy to pick up, you'll quickly find that there are some events you avoid altogether. Some of the shooting, like the pistol games and archery, are nicely skillful, and the button matching events like high jump and floor are fun and intuitive straight away. Although it is a little annoying in the floor exercise, given that it's rhythm-based, that the music drops away when you're doing the sequences. But things using the thumbsticks to generate power or match movements can take quite a bit longer to get the hang of, but make a decent sort of sense where rotation is involved in the sport, such as the hammer or diving. Thankfully, there's a training mode where you can practice these moves, and you can always watch the tutorials before playing an event. But some of the games can be just plain annoying. Rotating the thumbsticks repeatedly and at pace, as you need to in the cycling, is incredibly uncomfortable, and some games like judo and kayaking are nearly impossible in their complexity. The races are all a good laugh, and even a little tactical in the longer ones, but they can be frustrating against the CPU, as it's so easy to false start, so you almost always end up overcompensating and lagging behind. The competition mode is probably going to be where you get the most value here, but there's also the Olympic Games campaign mode, where you allocate points for your team's skill bias and play through different qualifying sessions and events on different days, earning more points as you go through, which is quite fun. It's also a pretty decent looking game, with clean animations and a good variety of sportsmen and women to play. The cutscenes can get a little boring though, and there are several before and after each event, although you can skip through them, thank goodness. The menus are also well structured and easy to follow. Okay, so this is never going to be a hardcore gamer's game, and things like your Halo 3 multiplayer nights are under no threat. But if you're looking for something to keep the kids entertained with over the summer, or for a good bit of casual party game silliness, this is definitely one to consider. 3 stars.